All praise, honor, and glory be to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That belongs to the apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there in the hedges, pushing this truth and sincerity. Safety, peace, and blessings to the elect across the four corners of the earth. I see this article. I just want to basically extend that after camp rant, but go into a little more detail. So I hope this be edifying to the Akim. And let's get right into it. This is from Fox News World, and this was to February 4th, 2017, so-called February 4th, 2017. And it reads, Iran holds military exercise in defiance of U.S. sanctions. All right? In apparent defiance of the new sanctions imposed by the Trump administration, Iran held a military exercise Saturday to test missiles and radar systems. That's this so-called Saturday. That's today, okay? After they was told that they shouldn't do it. Reading on, the aim of the exercise held in Semnan province was to showcase the power of Iran's revolution and to dismiss the sanctions. Iran's elite Revolutionary Guards website said, according to Reuters, that's another, I guess, flyer, male news outlet. During the exercise, a senior commander of Iran's Revolution Guard said the country's missiles will come down on the country's enemies if they do wrong. So they threatened America right there. If the enemy does not walk in the line, our missiles come down on them. General Admiral Allah Ajujada said, whatever the hell his name is. Okay? So that's basically what he's saying. Iranian state news agencies reported the military exercise would test homemade missile systems, radars, command and control centers, and cyber warfare systems. The drill comes a day after the White House imposed sanctions on Tehran for a recent ballistic missile test. It comes after, okay? In other words, Iran is saying, the hell with y'all, do what y'all got to do. Because Iran know that this is the means to all things. This is a means to an end to all things. They see that this Edomite is getting up to do his little New World Order. And if you know anything, Iran is not really under that shit, right? They don't have their hands in Iran like that. All they can do is hit them with sanctions, and that's why they do it, you know. But they spooked, okay? They spooked. America don't want to fuck with them because they know it's a means to an end. And the elite know this is prophecy coming to pass. They know that. But they, at the same time, they trying to buck prophecy. I have a few scriptures that I want to go into accordingly that's concerning this thing here. And I want to go into Hosea, the 9th and 5th chapter. And this is Hosea, the 9th chapter. And this is the 5th verse. Salakia, let me get to it. This is Hosea, the 9th chapter and the 5th verse. So you got to let me get to it. And the second there, you know, you got to let me get to it. So this is Hosea 9 and 5. And it reads, what will ye do in the solemn day and in the day of the feast of Yahweh? Okay? What will you do in a solemn day? What is the feast of Yahweh? We have to get the precept for that. And this is in Zephaniah 1 and 7. And it reads, Zephaniah 1 and 7, hold thy peace at the presence of the Lord power, for the day of Yahweh is at hand. For Yahweh hath prepared a sacrifice. He hath bid his guests. And those are the people that's going to be raging up. Okay, and it's coming to that battle over there, the valley of decision, out there in the east. And the 8th verse, and it shall come to pass in the day of Yahweh's sacrifice that I will punish the princesses and the king's children, and all such as are clothed with strange apparel. Now they go into something else to talk about Israel, who portray themselves as being American and so on and so forth. But let's stay on topic about this feast, and let's go to Isaiah the 34th chapter, Isaiah 34 and 6, and it reads, Isaiah 34 and 6, the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats. Okay, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh hath a sacrifice in Basra. Basra meaning the capital of Esau. That means really where all Esau dwell at. But his capital, his excellency would be here in Babylon. This is project. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. So wherever the hell they dwell at, all right? That would be Britain, London, all them other Britain, London, all them other places, and especially right here in Babylon, especially. This is like their pinnacle. This is their project, and this is the thing that they are proud of. All right. So let's go to the next scripture I have at the ready, and we're gonna go back to the books of Isaiah, and this is Isaiah the 14th chapter, and the 9th verse. I'll begin this. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It's talking about Esau. It stirreth up the dead for thee. Now the dead would be the other nations, would be Iran, who this morning just said that they don't give a damn if America got a problem with them testing their missiles. They're going to do what they want to do. Now we know, I'm 40 years old, and I could go back 20 years, the world was in fear of Iran. The world was in fear of America. America didn't give a damn about none of these other countries. They shitted on them, but they pump is brought low. You're going to see. All right. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. Iran is the chief nation. Okay. They one of the top nations. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. 10th verse. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? The reason they saying that because they have a nuclear technology. Okay. I don't give a shit if you got one nuclear bomb. That's enough to destroy you. All right. So basically they say, hey, we got what you got. If you can destroy us, we know you can. Shit, we could destroy you too. All right, we could tear all this shit up. And if you know the ways of, if you have any understanding of the ways of Ishmael, Ishmael will blow himself up in a minute. He don't give a damn. He'll just say, fuck it, we gonna destroy it all. All right, and that's what these Edomites, they're afraid of that because they have no value of life, and so to speak. Actually, by their ideology, they believe if they die for their cause and be a martyr, they go to heaven. Okay, that's another lesson for another day. 11th verse of Isaiah the 14th chapter, thy pomp is brought down to the grave. In other words, that big shit, that big chest that America had is brought down to the grave. These other nations don't respect them. Even the Philippines don't respect them. These other nations don't give a shit about them. The Koreans even are sitting there talking shit in the background. And we know China really want to just come up and be the next nation to run things. So, of course, they got to take out the big champ. You know what I'm saying? When you got a challenger, you got to take out the champ. When you got a challenger, you got to take out the champ. That's how it go. And to continue reading the 11th verse, it says, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Now, the worm is spread under thee because their nuclear program is thin. All right? And, of course, the whole infrastructure of America is breaking down. That's why you have bridges. That's why you have even sinkholes. That's why you have streets opening up. That's why the trees fucked up because they got the GMOs. That's why they put chemtrails in the sky because it's fucking up the air. It's fucking up the water. You got fluoride in the water. They got to purify it and clean it because, hey, this place language, man. It is corrupted under the inhabitants thereof. So, of course, they pump is brought down. Nobody in the world respects America right now as far as the nations go. Okay, they see they are being weakened. Well, how they being weakened? By Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, well, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. That's how they being weakened. Let's get the next scripture. I got to be moving, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the little plantation trying to do what I can. All right, this next scripture I want to bring out, this is Jeremiah 51 and 39, and I'm going to get right to the point. In their heat, I will make their feast, and this is concerning Babylon. And this is the Most High saying this and prophesying this. So that's Jeremiah 51 and 39. Jeremiah 51 and 39. In their heat I will make their feast, and I will make them drunken, that they may rejoice and sleep a perpetual sleep, and not wake, saith Yahweh. So the Most High is keeping the people asleep. As I said today on the after camp rant, that this morning it was declared that Iran don't give a shit. They gonna still make their bombs. But you see all these people just rejoicing. The Most High's got them rejoicing. He kept them in a perpetual sleep that they may be having fun and rejoicing while the missiles come. And when they see the missiles out the sky coming, that's when all faces gonna get the blackness. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be like, what the fuck? And the reason they rejoicing because they think in their heart that America got them. And they trust in this place. They trust in the arm of the Chaldeans. They trust in Babylon, all right? And our people, Israelites, they cover themselves with the covering of the ideology of America. So they trust that America will have them and will save them and protect them. And their salvation is through this place. But we know better, those that be in the know. All right. And I got one more scripture before I close it out. And this is back in Isaiah. All right. This is back in Isaiah. And we're going to go to Isaiah, the 13th chapter and the 19th verse. And it reads, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Sodom and shall be as when the power overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, it shall be as when the power overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. In other words, they're gonna get burnt down to the ground. Ching in game. All right. And I'm so excited that we live in this time and we are allowed to see these things, that we are not put in a perpetual sleep. I speak for myself and I speak for all the Akim that worship Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in sincerity and truth, and follow the Lamb, Yahweh Shai, whithersoever he goeth, all right? And I want to say this into the Akim that be in the know, and I hope you was edified by this, and do as Yahweh Shai told us to do. Watch and pray. Watch and pray. And keep your eyes on the prize, the salvation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Devil honors, I want to say all glory and honor go to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Devil honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there in the gaps, pushing his truth and sincerity. Safety, peace, and blessings to the elect across the four corners of the earth. Death to America. Shalom.